Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of E-Movie Stu Discusses. I'm your host, W. James, along with Asia. Asia, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm so ready for E-Movie Stu discussing.
I'm happy that you're happy over my stutters. It's fantastic. Now, we got a sweet movie for you guys.
It is
Teeth.
one of my personal favorite movies, Teeth. And I'm like weirdly picky with movies, and this is just like the perfect balance of weird. I don't know if like anyone is familiar with it, but it's basically the premise is there's a girl with teeth in her vagina, and we're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, that's a pretty scary premise. It's a lot. Get the butts in the seats with those teeth vaginas. You know what I mean?
Or you run away, because I don't know about you, W,
Yes,
but
tell me.
I feel like some people don't feel as like friendly about vaginas as they could.
Vaginas are fine. I have nothing against vaginas. Teeth can be scary sometimes. Good teeth, like pearly whites, not bad. Sharp, pointy teeth, not my pass. Together, don't know how I feel necessarily. Wouldn't be a movie I'm gonna catch in a theater.
Okay, so like, just how would you think this goes? Just first thing you think of.
In my head, there's this girl, hopefully 18. But, I'm not the director. I don't know what happens in these movies. And so then she gets cursed with vagina teeth. And so, like, she can never have intercourse with anyone because she's got her vagina teeth. And so she has to live with the idea that she has vagina teeth. And
more specifically?
a horror film.
A horror film?
Yeah.
Okay, like.
Maybe a thriller. Maybe like a psychological thriller. Like the whole time, like, we think she has vagina teeth, but in reality she doesn't. Like, it was a rumor, it was a myth, like Scarlet Letter kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
But immediately horror, more likely a thriller.
Okay, and like, what kind of person would you like think would be the protagonist of this?
It depends. It depends. It could be an innocent person. It could be an innocent girl. It could be a girl that gets around a little bit. You know what I mean? Like a little like a punishment kind of thing. Like, if you get cursed or whatever.
Yeah.
I would say I'd lean a little bit more towards the innocent. But you know what? All bets are off. Could be just an average Joe girl, just mind her own business and then zapped with vagina teeth.
I feel you. Like, I feel like when people think of this, just from the looks I get when I bring this movie up, they're not pleasant.
It's fair.
But it's just like more Jennifer Body type feel, where you have this very promiscuous woman preying on like the poor helpless man with her vagina teeth. And it's like, you start watching the movie, you're like, okay, this is what I'm in for. This is what I'm going to get. We're not expecting much. And it ends up being like this beautiful movie. And it's like marketed. It was marketed as horror. And when you see like the opening and just even the picture they use of her just like half in the bathtub, water over her face, you don't know what's like under the bubbles, this very like intense stare. Like, that's kind of like horror-esque in like general. But the way it's shot and the way it's filmed and the way the story goes, it's not horrible for anyone except for her in a sense. Like, they set out with the very first scene, like, it's her and her stepbrother in this kiddie pool while their parents are over, like,
You're like, we're being parents, sipping tea, some sweet tea.
Like, flirting and stuff. And, like, the stepbrother goes, like, they're, like, 7 and 5, it looks like. The stepbrother just goes immediately to just, like, sexual harassment.
Really?
Yeah, just, like, that kid thing where they, like, play doctor and stuff?
Yeah.
It's just,
he's getting all up in there.
It's like, and then it's like, let's see yours. And then, like, he goes to touch it, which is just, like, the next level. Like, you don't need to do this.
No, not at all.
And he gets bit. And it's like, I feel like that's enough to set the tone for the entire movie. Because just listening to that, do you feel bad for the dude?
Not really. I mean, like, not really. If I was to make an argument, it would be that he's 7. But, like, and he doesn't understand sex very well. Because he's 7. And he's like, oh, penises and vaginas, ooh, spooky. But no, I don't really feel bad for that shitbag kid.
And you know what? He doesn't get better. He doesn't get better at all. Just spoiler alert, it gets worse.
As he grows up, he gets just
even more just misogynistic, just disrespectful. It's creepy. Very creepy. The actors do a really good. His actor did a really good job with how uncomfortable he is.
His job was to make you feel weird, and you felt weird.
Yeah, but just back to like the whole premise thing. it sets a good precedent because throughout the movie, you would expect this girl to go preying on dudes, maybe like getting revenge or whatever, but it's not like that. Consistently throughout the movie, you see this girl trusting these men in her life. Like first it starts out with a crush, and then it's like a doctor. And then she has literally no one else to turn to, and it's this dude who showed her like a bit of kindness. And like time after time after time, she's just betrayed.
Yeah.
And like these teeth in her vagina are kind of like her only way to fight back.
Fair. Yeah, like, you know, she can't physically fight them. You know what I mean? She can't like sock a dude in the jaw when she feels uncomfortable, you know what I mean? So like, how else would you fight a dude? You bite his penis off.
Exactly. That's always my first go-to.
True. You're in an uncomfortable situation. You're like, man, I don't know how I feel about this, and then you just whip out the vagina teeth.
Just the go-to, and yeah, that's basically it. It's really like there's more nuance to it. I could talk for literally 15 minutes about this,
That's
or
fair.
longer, more like an hour. But
we're gonna have to wrap up here. What final thoughts out of 10 E-Stews, 10 Derricks, what would you give
10
teeth?
Derrick points. I would give it like, I might be being generous because I'm passionate.
True.
But I would give it like 10. When you see it, you see that it executes its story and its point very well. And I would just encourage people to like watch the movie for themselves, detach yourself from some of like your first thoughts about it and just take it for what it is, see what it's really like. And I think it's like a really easy movie to enjoy.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for watching our E-Stew movie discussion. Let us know what you think about vagina teeth down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, follow us on all the social medias, and you have a wonderful day.
Peace.
Peace out, Holmes.